Yo, what is up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be predicting the Rlcs Raleigh Major or North America Regional 8, because we have every single North American team play each other first round, NA1, NA3, NA2, NA4. I mean, we can hate on the format all you want, I just don't like seeing same region matchups. But Raleigh Open predictions, credit to Cody VRL on Twitter for cooking this up. He's the goat at making these spreadsheets. He also made a custom spreadsheet for the top 25 players list, so I will be doing that either tomorrow or the day after, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, all my app out of the way, let's predict this major. If you think your bracket is better than mine, go join the Discord down below and enter in our bracket predictions. I will be scoring and see who knows ball in my community, so join the Discord down below. I'll put a link for the spreadsheet and you can see if you know more ball than me, so fill out a bracket before you share on mine. But yeah, first we have Karmine Corp Twisted Minds. This is EU1 versus Mina 2, and I'm gonna say Karmine Corp wins this. I think we'll still get one game because Karmine Corp usually look a little bit iffy in the first round, but of course we know how good they are. NA1, NA3, we have B Mode, Atomic Dan, and then we have Justin Cheese and Magic Bear. Genji actually won the series against NRG this split, but I don't think it's be enough. I'm gonna say 3-2 to NRG. I think Genji might make it close. Justin on land, really excited to see you. We'll see what he could do there, but we're gonna leave it 3-2 for NRG. Furia got same number 1 versus Wildcard's OCE number 1. I think Furia will handle this really well. I think it's gonna go to 5 because Wildcard would like to do that. OCE, like as OCE in general likes to do that. So we'll just leave it there. Falcon Secret, Mina number 1, and Sam number 2. Falcons in 4. I really hope Falcons have a really good event this major, because they had kind of a pretty poor one in Birmingham. So I hope they step it up here. Dig and Virtus Pro. This is EU number 2 and EPAC. I think Dig slams. This is gonna be the first sweep. I think I have way less sweeps than I should have. Here's our other NA matchup. We got SSG and Ultimates. This one's tough. SSG has slammed Ultimates in the whole split, but on land it might be different. I think SSG is gonna have a good event, but I'm gonna have Ultimates with this first one. I think they're gonna have lane jitters, but after this first series, I think they're gonna step it up. And I think they're going to play well the rest of sturdy. I think they're going to probably go 2-1 depending on who they get. But as this first round matchup, I'm going to say Ultimates just because they're better on land. But if they do match up in the future, I think SSG takes it. I think just the jitters will get to him. So that's my reasoning for that one. Vitality TSM. This is EU number 3, I believe. I think Vitality finishes 3rd seed. And then TSM, which is OCE number 2, I think Vitality slams 3-2-0. Gentleman's Foot, we got Yujin on land. Gentleman's actually made the major after a poor Birmingham performance, and I think they got a 3-0 Foots. Okay, let's go on to the second round of Swiss. Karmine Corp Ultimates. Karmine Corp, as they swept Ultimates in the last major. 4-0, I think they're gonna do it again with that 3-0 against Ultimates. NRG Gentlemates, I like this matchup here. Again, with those rookies, it's really hard to tell on how they're gonna perform, because they're usually at that X factor if they're gonna perform really well or really poor, or like average as expected. I'm gonna say NRG wins that 3-1. NRG kind of looked iffy yet. I don't know if you could say iffy, but they're obviously the big dogs of NA. Fury of Vitality. This one's a rivalry. I really like that this came up in 1-0. And it's also tough if you miss one matchup in this 0-0 round. Everything's going to be messed up and different than what it usually is. So I'm really banking on this Ultimates over SSG, even though I really like SSG as a team. They're my biggest. That's who I'm rooting for NA is SSG. I really like that SSG team. 3 LAN debuts. Real excited to see that. But anyways, I went on a little tangent there. Furia, Vitality. This one's always back and forth, really fun. I really hope this happens. I'm going to say 3-2. I think we'll have Furia beat Vitality. Maybe in the future if they meet up again, I might have Vitality win that one. That was tough. That's a really good matchup. Falcons and Dignitas. Who do we have here? Stizzy, it's this his second time on land. He played really well his first time. But I'm going to have Valgans beat Dig 3-2. You know what? I have been sleeping on Dig way too much. All season I have been shitting on Dig. So I'm going to have them beat Falcons. Because I guess I just underrate them way too much. Yeah, I would leave it there. SSG Foot 3-0. We don't really have to speak about that. Twisted Minds TSM. I think Twisted Minds will handle TSM pretty well. Genji Virtus Pro. This is the old Luminosity roster, by the way, if you do not know. This is the APAC team who made it to round 5 in the last regional. They played Genji as well with Rattles instead of Justin. And I think this is going to be a 3-0 because they did the same thing with Rattles. Wildcard Secret, OCE 1 versus Sam number 2. This one could really go either way. I really hope Wildcard is a better event than last major. What do you 3-2? That was tough. Casey Dig. Wow, that's so unfortunate that 2 EU teams play each other in 2-0s instead of all of them split. I really want to bet against KC, but it's really difficult. It's really difficult too. We'll do Karmine Corp. I'm gonna say in 5. It's just it's hard to bet against KC. Energy Furia. I think Energy has a pretty good read on this Furia squad, so I'm gonna have Energy go 2 or 3-0 with Karmine Corp. Falcons SSG. Wow, we have a lot of good matchups in this 1-1. SSG is such a when it's all rookies, you don't know how they perform, and I'm gonna have Falcons win this 3-2. I think SSG will keep it close. With their demo heavy playstyle, they actually might play really well against Falcons. We'll have to see. Ultimate Secret. The 3-1 there. Yeah, I think Ultimate's actually sweep that. Vitality Genji. I really want to see this matchup. Just on the LAN. Zen. Vitality hasn't looked great on LAN. Or great all season, really. Genji. Dude, I don't know. This is tough, bro. I'm sorry. I have to do it. Oh, that one hurts. That's EU3 NA. That's such a good matchup. As an NA fan, Genji could definitely win this, but just on LAN though, I don't know, bro. I have to leave it. I don't really have much explanation for that one. Gentlemen's Twisted Minds. This is a really close matchup. I think this could go to 5 as well. Again, Mates on LAN is really good, so I'm gonna have that 3-2. If Fusion pops off there, you could, make a really, really deep run. Ochu, Wildcard, and Foot. They went to 5 last time, so I'm gonna do it again. Virtus Pro and TSM. I'm gonna say 3-1. I think they will get out of the 0-3 droughts. OCE2 and SSA will be out. 2-1 Furia Gentlemates. This one's really tough. I'm gonna say Furia gets this. I think it's that loss against Secret, and I think it was the first regional this split. I think that's gonna make them way better. I think they're gonna have a really good event this major, and that means that Gentlemates in the round 5. That's scary, and it's Tigger Vitality's gonna be in round 5 too. Oh my god, this is so sad. Dig Vitality, I think Dig's gonna win this in 4. Ultimates Falcons. Wow, one of these teams will be in round 5, dude. This major's so stacked, man. With NA actually being better this split, the best they've had, the best 4 teams they've sent in a long time. This makes it really hard. And then APAC's a contender. Mina 2 has been a contender for a while. I have to do it. I think if I don't see Falcons going round 5. That's like a sin to make them go round 5. So I'm gonna keep it. I think Ultimates will probably survive in this round 5 matchup, depending on who they get. I think they're gonna beat whoever they stand in their way. Wow. But that means we have 3 NAs in the round 5 matchups, which is not good. Genji Wildcard, I think they handle Wildcard pretty easily. Twisted Minds, Virtus Pro, I think Twisted Minds. I think APAC will get 1 game, but we're going to leave that there. Secret SSG, I think SSG handles Secret very, very well. 3-0. 2-2 matchups, Ultimates, Twisted Minds, Gentlemates, Genji, Vitality, SSG. Wow, this one's going to be tough to predict. We'll start with Ultimates Twisted. Twisted Minds make a top 8 last major. They also had a tough loss in the regional. I don't remember what team it was, but it was not Falcons. I'm gonna have Ultimates beat that. I can't have them go out below top 8. Gentlemen's Genji. Genji with Rlcs has always came to round 5 and then lost out short. I think with this Justin pickup, I think they make it to a top 8. I think they finally passed that, you know, line that they've been stuck on. They make a top 8, squeezing through in the round 5 Swiss, because they've always made it to round 5 and then lose out in round 5. Vitality, SSG. I really want SSG to do well. Don't get me wrong. This is a really tough matchup. I want to be delusional and have every NA team make it to top 8. SSG, I love this team, bro. I don't want to put it against them, but my gut's saying it. I'm so sorry, SSG. I think you have to beat this matchup here to get a good matchup there. Man, that's tough. And then you lose to Falcons. That's tough. You have to beat this Ultimates team right here. If you want to make it, I think you have to beat Ultimates here, which is, it's doable. Don't get me wrong. SSG, I think, are the favorites in this matchup. But because Ultimates has more LAN experience, I do believe Ultimates can beat SSG here. But this will literally change my entire bracket. I am banking. I really want SSG. I like SSG. SSG wins this and I don't predict that right, this whole bracket is screwed. So we're going to leave it there. SSG, I hope my predictions are wrong and you make a top 8. I really want to see you in a top 8 environment. Let's go to main event. Let's see who we got. Wow, you avoid each other in this one. That's surprising. Who do we have? Vitality Ultimates. Wow. Dude, this is such a crazy stacked top 8, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Karmine or Furia. I'm sorry, I think Furia are getting pretty slammed. They might take a game, but I mean, Karmine, I think this is their year, bro. They look really, really good, so it's really hard to bet against them. NRG, Dignitas. I really want to see this matchup happen. I think NRG beats us in 6, but that's a team. Dignitas is that team that could, you know, play out of their mind and beat this NRG squad, but I can't bet against NRG in that spot. Good thing is they are on the upper quarterfinals, so they just make it top 6. Falcons, Genji. MB and Cheese have been looking really, really good. They've improved a lot in the past few months. Falcons coming off a pretty poor Birmingham major. I'm gonna leave it though. They get that top 8 though. I think that's their big goal, is make a top 8. They really want to escape this Swiss round 5 curse that they have. Vitality Ultimates. 2 LAN teams in my opinion. I'm gonna say Ultimates beat Vitality here. Ultimates, I feel like that split, this whole split has been kind of rough for them with like a DC, I think LJ DC'd in original 2, and then they just ran into poor brackets which had them be ending number 4. But I think on LAN they're really, really good. Obviously I want LJ to do really well. Furia Falcons, that's really unfortunate they face each other here. One of these smaller regions that they're going to be out, and this will finally end the debate of who's better, Falcons and Furia. I have always ranked Falcons above Furia, so therefore I think Falcons would beat Furia. Dignitas and Ultimates. Dude, oh my god, if I predict Ultimates here, they'll have we'll have 2 NA teams in the semifinals and only 1 EU. But Dig also has beaten Karmine Corp before. So if Dig wins this, I think they have a really good chance to beat Karmine Corp here. I'm gonna say Ultimates fall short. Again, I just have been shitting on Dig way too much that I feel obligated to go for him. So we're gonna leave that there. NRG Falcons. I think the last time they met, this was an insane series. I think this is gonna happen again. I think this is gonna go to 7. I gotta believe in NRG, man. I gotta believe in NRG. NA bias, but that's a really fun matchup to watch. I think Dig is the team to beat Karmine Corp. I think if Dig wins this, NRG wins the major. If Karmine Corp wins this, Karmine Corp wins the major. I think we're due for an NA1, EU1 grand final. Karmine Corp still is better than Dig, but that, you know, they did squeeze that one win. Head to head, they are better, but Dig is the team that beat that Karmine Corp. And we have NRG Karmine Corp grand finals. I think we are overdue for this matchup. We did not see them in Birmingham. I think it's gonna happen. And unfortunately, as an NA fan, I don't want it to be true. I don't want this to happen. Okay. But I mean, I've done a documentary on all 3 of these players, so that's really cool that I actually got like a whole roster that I've done before. But yeah, that is my predictions. This was gonna be fun. I wish we had an American to represent NA, but Diaz is gross. Nupo is also really gross. I'm gonna say Nupo wins this. Nupo's really, really mechanical. He's really scary. Diaz is also really scary too. He dominated first killer in NA. But I'm gonna have Nipa win this. I predicted the Birmingham Major right, Moxie winning, so let's hope I get it right again. Let's look at the overall points after this. Let's see what Major looks like. And Dynamites do not make the cut here, but everybody else is very expected of who makes a Major. Everyone's pretty much the same. SSG and Genji are tied though here, so we'll see how that goes out. If you do want to predict for yourself and compete against me, join the Discord down below, and you can compete, and I'll be scoring up all of your predictions. So join the Discord if you are interested in that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't shit on my predictions too hard. This is the most stacked Major we have ever seen, so all these matchups are really tough to predict. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.